Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Opening day 2022 on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now, Jazz Chisholm. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He circles the bases, his first homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, dude. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Jacob Stallings now. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out towards left center. Slater under this one. And there's one down.
Batting third.
As we take a look at Don Mattingly's lineup for the Marlins. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
(3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Batting fourth.
Man at first with one gone. Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting fifth. The first baseman, number 99.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. Garcia, the runner at first with two gone. To the right side, Flores picks it up, whips it to first. And that is that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. And on the hill in this one, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, this is the kind of pitcher that every team loves to have right in the middle of their rotation. You expect
your frontline starters to get it done. But if they don't, you got a guy like this that can step up and end a losing streak. So he's going to usually keep you in the ball game. He has the potential to go out there and toss a gem. So keep your eyes on him. You may look up, and he's got a no-no going into the later part of the game.
Why to kick the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Longoria swings and lifts one deep to left field. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Evan Longoria leaves the yard. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Hit weakly on the ground. Over to Aguilar. Yeah, they get Belt for the out.
Batting fourth.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Brandon Belt.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
And here is Darren Ruff. Still only one out here in the inning. And he chases that one. Out number 2.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters would tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The wind and the pitch. And there's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. Just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Here's Kurt Casale. Line drive, caught. One for the Giants on this swing by Evan Longoria. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Brian Anderson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Camilo Doval appears to be getting loose. Long warming up as well. Here comes the pitch. The punch out there, and quickly one away in the second.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. The 2-1. And that one missing low. One down, base is empty. Hard hit to third. Sneaks through, base hit.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Substitution now at first base. And on to run for Miami, Jose Devers. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. There's a 1-1. There's a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. He powers that one out to left, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story was set up for a different type of finish. Now, who knows how to win? For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Logan Webb won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Tyler Beatty into the game. Now he's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 14, Tyler Beatty.
John Birdie at the plate. The wind to the pitch. Laced to right center, base hit. Around first, digging for two. Now around second, going for third. Throw, and it gets away.
He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
Jazz Chisholm now. He's already homered in this game. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Runner on at third, one gone. Lined into left center, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2. Around second now, going for 3. In there, an RBI triple as a run scores.
Picks himself up in RBI. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
And now here is Jacob Stallings. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count's full. Line drive. Runner in from third to extend their lead, and they lead by 3.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Yastrzemski should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Now to the bottom of the second. Marlins 5 and the Giants 2. Jose Devers. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Now playing.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching for Miami, number 55, Anthony Bender.
Back here in San Francisco, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Two now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Flores at second with nobody out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 1 away. Austin Slater stands in.
The center fielder, Austin Slater.
Next pitch is outside. The count 2-1. And there's the strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
2-2 now. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. That to right. And that one hops the wall. throw to second, but he's in there as a run scores on the play.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. And now the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Back to the mound. Tries to reach for it, but it's through.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Richard Bleyer comes on now, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Now the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he deals. That one fouled off, 2-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia brings it in, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Belt. Grounded out his first time.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
On the ground right side. Chisholm tosses to first, and they get Belt for the out. That's the third out, inning over. We played 2 full. Marlins 5 and the Giants 4.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if it's
Johnny Brebbia gets handed the rock out of the pen. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Top half of the third inning, Jorge Soler up at the plate. Three 2 now. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of, because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And the batter now, Brian Anderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next offering is in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. the velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Devers now entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. This to third. Whips it across, and that's an out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Going to count 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 2 and 2. On the ground to short. Toss to Belt. That ends the frame. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now 7-4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Dylan Floro, trying to protect this lead.
Dylan Floro.
Bottom of the inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Darren Ruff. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Designated hitter,
And now Jack Peterson.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is fouled back. Peterson checks his swing, appeal to third, got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now at the plate, Kurt Casale. 2-2 down. On the ground to second, might be 2. They get 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
These guys were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Of the solid gold, honey, and milk. The ones who built it from the mud, soil, and sand. A black man, the world in the skin of his hand. Pop that aside when I shine.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon.